I still can't believe I'm the target demo for this thing. Oh, come on, it was actually not bad. Anyway, hello everyone, this is the real Nerf Red Hood, and the grandson of the Demon's Head, and soon to be Batman, real Nerf Robin. Wow, damn it, you're actually taking the code name seriously. If it gets me to be in some form of the multiverse as Father's mantle, then I will do so. Yes, yeah, we're here to basically get around doing Space Jam New Legacy, mainly because we're technically Warner Bros. Properties, and technically speaking, we may or may not have had to see that game, virtually speaking. And somehow Tim unhacked us before the game even started. I would like to thank you for that, by the way, Timothy. Yeah, sure, guys, whatever. Oh, man, my voice is cracked like all hell. Yeah, if you're wondering why our voices are screwed, other than Damien's over here, is because we just sat through Money in the Bank, and, shit just got real. Yes, I had no idea that Liberty Bell was John Cena. And to this John Cena, for some reason, I can't really see him, or... Oh god, is this a wrestling in-joke I'm not getting? Anyway, speaking of Cena, card to Retro's previous review of, well, Fast 9. And another reason why we're actually doing this is, well, mainly, more or less, Retro's short discussing the 1996 original movie was apparently more than enough views than usual around here, so aside from being contractually obligated by what's left of AT&T marketing and now HBO Max, well, there we are. Okay, so starting off at the top, what do I think of the game itself? Because there's a lot we can actually talk about, spoilers-wise. Like, mostly, yes, they actually do 2D animation, actually for a hefty amount, like a good first chunk of the movie, if you can believe that. Another thing we can also talk about is the King James himself, basically having a better promo package, like Jordan was when he was at his peak in the game. So that's not bad when NBA wise. And speaking of when it comes to NBA, if we are talking more sports references, again, this is old, soonish, not soon enough rumors that the NBA is a little more forgiving for YouTube copyrights and stuff, because again, they need to reach a wider not audience. Looking at you, NFL. So I don't know. That's neither here or there. And yes, since this is not a That's Good Sports channel, or whatever the hell Brandon Perna, Tom Grossi, or U-Tree, yeah, I'm kind of a U-Tree fan. We understand that there are sports channels that should actually do movie reviews and stuff like this, because critically speaking, this is getting panned, and yet speaking of, it is making us money back, weird as it sounds, even with the HBO Max, I guess, subscriber rates. The whole point of this stupid movie is to get you to, well, obviously, pay more of that service. And speaking of that, we are technically in the Bat family, which means we can technically pay half the price. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and Warner Bros. If I was you, take the deal. I'm just saying, take the deal. Okay, I'm like a threatening bastard, but like, wow. Okay, let's get to the plot itself. It's a little more simplistic than, I guess, Jordan was back in the day when just, getting kidnapped by aliens to just do, basketball. Turns out it's LeBron getting kidnapped by an algorithm to not only play a game with the Looney Tunes characters, but to save his, I guess, then fictional son, because apparently he's getting him ready for the actual game, for the actual game itself, I guess, career-wise. Again, go to anybody in the sports world that could talk about that. We have no knowledge of this. It's weird if it's true, insane if it's not. I don't know, maybe he's helping some, like, up-and-coming high school kids to be in his next generation of, I guess, basketball stars to, like, be after him. Also, sequel suggestions, I actually am the one that actually liked this movie, weird as it sounds. Space Jam New Legacy 2 All-Star Edition. Just get Jordan in somehow! And not Michael B. Jordan. One of the many in-jokes I did not get. I had no clue he played Creed, by the way. Yeah, the Creed series is actually not bad. Retro may or may not have made some reviews, probably a double review, go to any of them. So yeah, that being said, the actual, I guess, now Looney Tunes themselves was actually not bad when they were back in their traditional 2D form. And let's just get this out of the way. Yes, we get it. Everyone was bummed when this movie was coming out, marketing-wise, that Lola Bunny wasn't going to be that thick or whatever. Again, we get it. We understand. Oh, really? How about the part when Porky Pig apparently still thinks rapping in the mid-2010s now is still a thing? Like, good lord, I could sit through 8 Mile faster than you, and I could somehow threateningly get away with it. Okay, no, look, Damien, we can put up with you with many things. But there's no way now you can get away saying the N-word. Well, no witnesses. But you got a hell of a closet, I swear. Anyway, marketing-wise, it's basically pretty good. The game itself was not bad. We were worried with the extras in the back when it came to, the actual final act game, that it was going to be a little, what's the word we're looking for here? Ready Player One-ish? Anyway, turns out it's actually not bad, and somehow, someway, Bugs and most of the Looney Tunes is, I guess now cel-shaded CG. 3D-wise has been a long time coming. They got Pixarified in some capacity. It's not bad. However, Retro is not here because he lost his voice screaming about two, I guess, character actors, no! Oh, God, seriously. Freaking Steven Yeun is better than this, and honestly, guys, just watch Minari! Like, you almost did. Oh, come on, Jason, just don't make everything about me. Anyway, yeah, looks. Him and Sarah Silverman showed up to basically be, I guess, cosplay as Warner Brothers exists. Yes, and there has been, you get to see more of the backlog like usual, and Sneak Bonek, if I got her name right, most notably now for Star Trek Discovery, and just being a character on Walking Dead that I recently forgot, and Retro is now losing his mind, furiously IMDbing. Oh, joy. Anyway, she mostly played the same role, mostly Jordan's fictional wife was doing in the same movie 25 years prior, was just basically wondering where the hell he is and trying to find him. Thankfully, she was more proactive, I guess, mainly because, again, LeBron's a bigger deal nowadays, I'm going to be honest with you. That also being said, I do not buy LeBron the King James. I do not believe this king as Hufflepuff. Now, let's be honest here. LeBron, you are definitely Slytherin. You do dirty tactics and practically anything you can to keep a legacy going. And every time you go to either the Cleveland Cavaliers or most likely Miami Heat or going to the Lakers, getting your ass blown off, it's just a whole thing. And honestly, I'm just saying right now, I'm probably the least demanding Harry Potter fan in this entire Bat family, but I'm going to be honest and say what the entire fandom is saying. J.K. Rowling, you are very transphobic. You have to apologize to the LGBTQIA plus community, like it or not, or else. Wait, okay, hang on. You're a Harry Potter fan? Oh, God damn it. No, Jason, I am not going to do an entire retro review series of the Harry Potter franchise, because like hell I'm going to do the Fantastic Beasts series, because honestly, screw Amber Heard. Just fucking no. Oh God, I just finally said my first F word in the channel, haven't I? Yeah, you kind of did. Anyway, yeah, like we said, the game itself is not bad. There were some jokes that kind of, well, flew over the radar more so than usual, like, again, Porky Pigs. 8 Mile style rapping was pretty weird. Daffy got a lot more time than usual. He was kind of my spirit animal because, I don't know, second best, all that stuff. You do sound a lot like him marketing-wise. Oh, shut up. Anyway, let's just get this over with. There are some certain Looney Tunes that also didn't show up, like Pepe Le Pew, because again, cancel culture and all that shit. And yet, every single character in Clockwork Orange was in the background, and the It Clowns. I'm pretty sure Tim Curry's was somewhere around there. I don't know, pick a tone. Anyway, overalls for the movie, it's a kid's movie. Long story short, it pretty much is. But given that it's got weird marketing like this, and the toys are actually sort of throwbacks to back in the day, mostly, I guess, the only time you actually have a thick little buddies apparently in the toys, weird as it sounds. Speaking of, they're actually making her original voice actor to actually play her, but for some reason they failed to commit last minute, and that's why you got Zendaya. Not because of Euphoria. And please, for the love of God, if you're young and actually watch Retro's channel, do not look up Euphoria. It's very adult, very 13 Reasons Why. It's all I can say. It's all I can say for now. So my rating is, sadly, yeah, ultimately it's just a marketing vehicle to basically sell HBO Max. And if we had to play devil's advocate to the original movie, it was basically marketing to not only sell Jordan's career at the time, but at the time, what was selling more than, usual stuff at theaters? TV shows? Well, yes, that, and theme parks, because the whole thing about that was trying to make a conglomerate theme park attraction. And that's kind of what the 90s was. It was trying to, make fun of the next big thing, which was movie studios getting their own, I don't know, theme parks and stuff, and now it's movie studios getting their own streaming sites, and everyone hates that. It's more or less the same. So, in my rating, it's 3 out of 5. It's very average for my liking. I'm going to be honest with you. And since we're going to go on the average, I'm going to go with a 5 out of 10. I'm going to go with the 10 scale because I believe it's superior. Like a certain superior Spider-Man had to make some deals with devils. Oh, wait, Doc did what? Yes, he may or may not have. Spoilers aside for future Spider reviews. Yes, I think it's fine. It's not going to be rememberable, but maybe a whole new generation could find something out of this movie, and God be with them, to be honest with you. With the end cards coming up, go to me here to Retro's before times, I guess, voice of just covering Black Widow, and go to me to cover the short that basically got us enough traffic to finally get this, review off the ground. I'm not saying shorts is gonna egg us on into doing more reviews like this, but that's kind of where we are. Also, go to my shuriken here, or maybe my holsters, to sub to Retro's channel to see more of his channel and stuff like that. And when he comes back, nursing up his voice for probably, I guess, Loki's, finales, because apparently he had a huge snafu when it came to actually recording with a Expire. What the shit, camera? You're gonna mention the camera? Yes, your camera. It's just dog shit at this point. Anyway, we are the Real Life Bat Family, and we'll be back next time talking Suicide Squad. That Harley Quinn will be mine. You can't call Harley that. It's weird.